Welcome back to another tutorial video. Today we are on Crescent Falls and we're going to be showing you how to easily kill crushers in 3 different spots, 3 different locations on Crescent Falls with minimal risk and without aggroing the crusher. So the first one we're going to be showing you is on the backside of Boneyard. The easiest way to get to that one is just follow along that wall that's behind Boneyard until you see the cave, go through the cave, take a right, take another right, and then climb up the cliff face, and then you'll be in what I'm going to refer to in this video as the arena. It's an enclosed space, one way in, one way out. There's no other creatures there, and sometimes if you're lucky, you'll find some oil nodes there if you're interested in mining oil. But there's the crusher, and he did aggro us this time. Most of the times you can get in here without aggroing him. Even if he does aggro you, it's fine. If you just run to the back side of the arena really quickly and wait like 10 seconds or so, he'll de-aggro, and then we can continue this process of easily killing the crusher. Now, I do prefer to get back here without aggroing him so people don't hear him throwing the rocks and making his loud noises. Because the whole idea is to do this as quietly as possible. I'm using a hammer with a silencer or a suppressor on it, so it's as quiet as possible. And what we're going to try to do is hit him in his critical spots, or his soft spots, as I like to call them, as often as possible. Now, it doesn't matter if he's facing towards you or away from you. You can hit him in soft spots. It's just you got to aim it on a slightly different spot. When his back's turned towards you, you can pretty much just hit him directly in the center of the back. And when you hit his critical spot, it'll show a yellow marker, hit marker. And when you hit him in the armor, it's going to show a white hit marker. And I'm mostly, at this point, hitting him in the armor. Now, even when he's faced towards you, like I was saying, you can still hit him in a critical spot. You just got to aim just above his head to hit him in the critical spot. And once again, I did not hit him in the armor. Give me a second here to think this through. I don't want to aggro him, so I don't want him to get too close. Oh, there, okay, critical spot just above his head. And then 2 more armor hits. Yeah, I'm not doing very good, but there you go. Critical spot, critical, or soft spot, rather. Now, you can complete this particular crusher pretty quickly. I've done it in like a minute. This particular time it's taking me a little bit longer just because I hit him so many times in the armor. It really works out best if he's faced away from you because you have such a larger area you can hit than the soft spot area. But as you can see, his head's faced kind of off-angled at me, but still his head's mostly faced towards me, and you can still hit him in a critical or soft spot. And you just keep repeating this process. And it's nice because once you hit him, once you start shooting him, he kind of just stands still. If you stop shooting him, he'll start walking around again, but as long as you rinse and repeat relatively quickly, he's just going to stand there and take the hits. He should be pretty close to dead now. And you just want to land as many... Oh, see, there he is dead. You just want to land as many critical hits or soft spot hits as possible to kill him as quickly as possible and do it as quietly as possible. As you can see on the map, we're here behind the Boneyard on Crescent Falls. And, yep, that's it. You just do them dirty real quick as quietly as possible. Use a suppressor if you can. It doesn't look like he dropped anything this time. That kind of sucks. I try to do as thorough a search as possible because sometimes I miss things. Oh, see there, crusher hide. All right. Put that in safe pocket, and we're on to the next one. All right, so the next location we're going to be showing you how to easily kill a crusher without aggroing him is at the Jungle Thermal Ponds on Crescent Falls. And yeah, real quick, let me mention that if there's no audio right now, it's because I turned down the audio really low because there was talking. My kids were talking in the background. Yeah, so if it's really quiet, if the game audio is really quiet, that is why. But yeah, sometimes what I do, just because once you kill the crusher, you're going to run down there obviously and get his stuff. So if there's other creatures around, I will finish them off first, just so I don't have to deal with them later. But I try to get into the center area of the Jungle Thermal Ponds to do this one, and he's kind of angled to me. He's almost giving me his profile shot here. And once again, you can still hit his soft spot or his critical spot. When he's sideways like this, you can actually hit him at 2 different spots. You can hit him in the head, or you can hit just below his wing. It will hit his back spot there. But in this case, I'm just going to aim just above his head for that soft spot. And once again, I'm not doing too well. This is another one you can do relatively quickly, and you don't actually have to do this one from this spot. You can do it from any spot around him. This is just a spot I use most often. Sometimes I will come in on the exact opposite side of where I am if there's a storm rolling in, and I'll just do it during the storm from the other side because I can get a little bit closer and I can land more shots. Especially if my extract point is right there, just behind the jungle thermal ponds. I will definitely do it from the other side just so I can get the stuff, get his loot, and then just extract right there. But from this spot, you are going to want to every once in a while stop shooting, kind of listen around, maybe spin around and look, make sure nobody's coming up behind you, kind of like I did, and just be careful because this spot is a little bit more dangerous because people can snipe you from almost any angle from here. You're snipeable from just about any point. But the idea is to do what I did: use a hammer if you can, use a suppressor or silencer to keep it quiet. Right, and from this point, most of the locations that people will be coming from or running around, they can't really hear the gunfire. And there he is, he's dead. This one went pretty quickly. Just be as quietly as possible and as discreet as possible, and you should have no problems. You notice he did not aggro me. I just shot him and he just sat there and took it. Alright, so we're going to run and grab our loot, see what he's got. There's a crusher hide. Not seeing anything else, so we're going to move on to the next one. And for our last crusher kill, we're going to be at the Lagoon, just west of the geothermal plant. There is a building you can get in, and it's only got 3 ways in. One is the roof, but you'll hear somebody jump up on it, so you don't have to worry about somebody coming up behind you. And the other 2 entrances have doors that you can close, but you're obviously going to leave one open so you can shoot out of it. And yeah, so there's that location you can shoot this one from. Actually, there's lots of locations you can shoot this one from and not aggro him. This is just the one I prefer because it's inside of a building, so you can do it. You can do this during the storm. If somebody wants to come up behind you, they either got to jump up on the building, jump through a window, or open a door, which is going to allow you to know they're coming. This is a nice little location, but if you look directly in front of me, slightly to the right, you'll see some tree roots. You can actually get up on top of those and shoot him. He won't aggro you. Once again, there's lots of places you can shoot this one from, and he won't aggro you. This is the one I prefer because I feel the safest in this location. Once again, this is just directly west of the geothermal power plant, and the crusher is actually in the open area in the lagoon. So just like before, you're going to want to try to hit a soft spot as often as possible. Every once in a while, take a second and listen and look around, make sure nobody is coming up behind you. Use a silenced hammer if you can, or a silenced weapon whenever possible, so that people around you don't hear the gunfire and then come running and try to steal your crusher flesh, crusher hide, etc. Now I'm doing pretty horrible on this one. I'm almost every shot hitting his armor. The idea is to hit his soft spots when and where possible, which would be if he's facing at you, the top of his head, or if he's faced away from you, it's center of the back. Now you could run up on him and, do the fight dirty and have to deal with him swinging at you, running at you, and throwing rocks at you. I just do it this way because for me it's the easiest way to kill him without alerting people around me that I'm doing so. This one obviously is my worst attempt yet. You can do this much quicker with a little bit better aim than what I am producing for this video here. Another nice thing I should mention about using the hammer for this particular type of killing of an NPC is that the hammer uses very little ammo for an easy result. Oh, I just heard I heard a creature get aggroed to my left. Somebody activated the birds. And this is just going to show you how great this method is. With a little luck, whoever aggroed that creature and set those birds off will not even notice that I'm here. They won't even hear my gunfire. And they won't come, trying to see what's going on and try to exploit the situation. That's not to say that sometimes people don't get close enough to hear the silenced weapon, or they don't see the bullet trails, or see you, you know, shooting whatever, and they don't come to try to kill you, because it happens. They, you know, somebody sees an easy exploitable situation, they're going to come. But yeah, so I don't hear anybody running up on me as of yet. So the situation still seems to be in our favor. You can back away from the door a little bit, like I did here, just to make your situation a bit safer. Because if you're standing right at the front of the door like I was, and they come running around with like a shatter gun or something, you're dead. If you back away a little bit, you might have a fighting chance, because they might not know exactly where you're at in the building when they come around the corner. Because this building is quite a bit dark, even in broad daylight. It's kind of dark in here, and in a run-up situation, you might not know exactly where the person in the building is at. Right, he should be getting pretty close now. I honestly, this is a bit ridiculous. I can't believe I'm whiffing so many shots. Oh, there he goes. He's dead. All right, so let's go see what we got. And yeah, I want to thank y'all all for watching my videos. Season 1 is coming to a close here pretty soon, and we'll be starting up with Season 2. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got a Crusher hide and a Crusher flesh. All right, guys, that's it for this one. We're going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm out.